Did you know that melanin is worth more than gold? Melanin is selling for $500 per gram. Gold is selling for $50 per gram. That means that melanin is worth 10 times more than gold. Now let's get to melanin. Melanin is a brown to black pigment molecule that is derived from the amino acid tyrosine. Melanin is found in every organ of the body and is responsible for determining skin, hair, and eye color. Allomelanin is a dark pigment found in plant species. Pheomelanin is responsible for the yellow and red pigmentation mostly found in other races. The prefix pheo meaning dusky or gray. Pheomelanin is the molecule responsible for blonde and red hair and blue and green eyes, which are recessive traits. Pheomelanin is recessive. Instead of absorbing energy, it reflects it. This is why other races can't be in the sun for long periods of time without getting sunburn. Eumelanin is a brown to black pigment capable of absorbing UV photons through the epidermis, which is the skin. The prefix eu meaning good or pleasant. Eumelanin is responsible for brown skin tones, hair, and eye color. This is the melanin we will focus on today. Melanin makes up the dark matter. Melanin makes up the heavens. Melanin makes up the universe, the black holes, the stars, and the planets. Now let's get to melanin. The first power of melanin is that melanin is an electrical conductor.
Melanin pigment, right,
Right.
is so unbelievable, George. They use it in computer chips now because it has an ability to transduce electrical energy. Can you imagine this? It has this incredible ability to hold on to and transduce and manipulate electrons, electronic energy, and photons, photonic energy. It's a fascinating molecule.
A conductor is an object which allows the electrical current to flow through it. A conductor allows the movement of electrons and ions. Melanin is an electrical conductor. Melanin in ancient times was used to produce electricity. We use our melanin to produce light. Melanin can be used as a conductor or transmitter of energy. The second power of melanin is that melanin absorbs and produces energy. Melanin can absorb large amounts of different types of energy, including energy formed within cells during the metabolism of cells, energies from X-rays, sunlight, and cosmic energy from the solar system, aka the heavens. When melanin absorbs large amounts of energy, it produces heat when it absorbs this energy. Let's talk about the sun. Melanin absorbs light from the sun and transforms that light into energy and heat. This is why we feel so hot in the sun. It's our melanin absorbing the energy from the sun and producing heat. When melanated people are in the sun, we are less hungry because we have enough energy thanks to our melanin absorbing the sunlight and converting that sunlight into energy. Melanin can generate enough heat to amplify chemical reactions like a battery. When in the sun, your skin tans or becomes darker because your body is producing more melanin. So, the more energy that is absorbed, the darker the melanin. The darker the skin tone, the more light energy that you have.
You know how to work it. Work it. You know how to work it. Work it. I've been trying to figure this out.
third power of melanin is that melanin repairs DNA and enhances your immune system. Viruses infect cells and use parts of the host cell to make copies of themselves. Often, the virus kills the host cell in the process, causing damage to the host organism. Melanin repairs DNA. Therefore, melanin can repair the DNA of the damaged cell and prevent a virus from causing further damage. The melanin molecule plays a role in tissue repair, fighting infections and diseases. Melanin is an antioxidant and can reduce inflammation in the body. The fourth power of melanin is that melanin enhances the nervous system and intelligence. But first, what is the nervous system? The nervous system is made up of the brain, spinal cord, and nerves. The nervous system is mainly made up of neurons, which are cells. Neurons are responsible for carrying messages to and from different parts of the body. Neurons are connected to each other and to other cells. Neurons are connected by synapses, which carry electrical signals, and neurotransmitters, which are the body's chemical messengers. There are two main parts of the nervous system. The first is the central nervous system, which includes the brain and spinal cord. The basic function of the central nervous system is receiving, responding, and processing sensory information. The second main part of the nervous system is the peripheral nervous system, which includes the sensory organs, which are the skin, eyes, nose, tongue, and ears, your cranial nerves, and spinal nerves. The basic function of the peripheral nervous system is that the peripheral nervous system connects the central nervous system to the organs and limbs. The nervous system is responsible for intelligence. Now, this is important. Let me read that again. The nervous system is responsible for intelligence, memory and learning, movement, how your body moves, motor movement, basic bodily functions like your heart rate, digestion, breathing, sweating, and shivering, your senses like hearing, taste, touch, smell, and sight, and your emotions, your thoughts, and feelings. Now, let's get to melanin. Melanin is concentrated in the area of the brain responsible for sensory, motor, emotional, and motivational activities. Melanin allows for messages to be passed from the brain to different parts of the body much more rapidly. Basically, our entire body functions more rapidly than other races. This is why people with melanin are more intelligent, athletic, process information faster, react faster, and move faster than any other race. Melanated infants develop the fastest. They sit, crawl, stand, and walk sooner than other races. The fifth power of melanin is that melanin enhances fetal development. Melanin protects from DNA damage and against folate depletion. Women need folate, which is found in green leafy vegetables, to maintain healthy eggs, for implantation, and for placental development after fertilization. Folate is essential for fetal growth, organ, and neural tube development. Folate breaks down in high-intense UV radiation from the sun. Dark-skinned women suffer the lowest level of neural tube defects because melanin protects against folate depletion. Melanin is involved with conception and embryonic development. Melanin coats and protects the sperm and egg. An absence of melanin during fetal development can cause birth defects and miscarriage. The sixth power of melanin is that melanated people have a functioning pineal gland and a higher spirituality. The pineal gland, also known as the third eye, is an organ that is found at the center of the brain. Did you know that 90% of melanated individuals have a functioning pineal gland? Other races have a calcified pineal gland. The pineal gland is your spiritual eye. Our soul resides in the pineal gland. Our melanin is processed through the pineal gland. The pineal gland is responsible for producing and secreting two melanin derivative hormones, serotonin and melatonin. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter that sends signals between nerve cells. Serotonin stabilizes your mood, feelings, and well-being. Serotonin also plays a role in your sleep cycle, the digestive system, and how the nerve system cells communicate with one another. Melatonin is a hormone your body produces in response to darkness. Melatonin is responsible for your circadian rhythm. The pineal gland is activated by light. The pineal gland is controlled by the sun. With sunlight, the pineal gland releases melatonin into the bloodstream, which affects melanin production throughout the body. Melanin gives us the ability to feel because it absorbs all frequencies of energy. Melanin granules communicate with each other and with other granules in nature. This includes plants and animals, most of which have melanin. This is how we are connected with nature as melanated people. The less melanin an individual has, the more calcified the pineal gland and less access the individual has to the spiritual world. The pineal gland is known to give empathy towards others. It's the creativity organ of the brain. Feelings, thoughts, and emotions are all forms of energy that are receivable and processable by melanin through the pineal gland. The pineal gland, where most of our melanin is processed, is the gateway to the worlds beyond this earth. The American diet and the fluoride placed in our water by the government is what calcifies the pineal glands. The seventh power of melanin is that melanin is a free radical scavenger. What is a free radical? A free radical is an unstable molecule that damages the cells in your body. Free radicals form when molecules lose or gain electrons, causing an unpaired electron. These free radicals collide with your cells in an attempt to steal an electron. This causes the other cells to malfunction. Melanin is an antioxidant and can reduce inflammation in the body. Antioxidants prevent cellular damage and diseases in the body. Melanin can donate an electron to the free radical, stabilizing the free radical and preventing cellular damage and disease. Melanin targets and destroys these free radicals, preventing the cellular damage they can cause. Reactive oxygen species are the byproducts of cellular processes within the body. Sunlight can increase the amount of reactive oxygen species in the body. Too many reactive oxygen species can cause cellular stress and damage and can lead to diabetes, cancer, aging, cardiovascular, and neurodegenerative diseases. Melanin protects against reactive oxygen species. The eighth power of melanin is that melanin enhances musical capabilities. Now, it is no question that people with melanin are the most musically talented, period.
Cause I'm terrified to let you down.
People of melanin hear, sing, and play music superiorly due to the high amount of melanin in the inner ear bones, the melanated hair in the cochlea receptor, and greater bone density. The high amounts of melanin causes the ear to absorb more sound. The universe is composed of energy. Information is transmitted in the form of light energy, whether it be TV, radio, infrared waves, or the visible light spectrum. The melanated race is the only race that is able to perceive the entire electromagnetic spectrum. This gives us an intimate relationship to the universe. The ninth power of melanin is that melanated people have supernatural powers. Prior to colonization, many melanated people had supernatural abilities like being psychic, telepathic, telekinesis, levitation, spiritual energies, controlling the elements, the waters, fire, wind, and so much more. All right, so let's define some of these terms. So telepathic means transmitting thoughts to other people or reading other people's minds. I definitely believe that I have this ability. I'm very good at reading people's minds. Telekinesis, which is the ability to move objects by mental power. Levitation, the ability to fly or the act of rising. Controlling the elements. So we have the ability just by our words to move the waters, to move the tides of the ocean, to make the ocean recede or to pull the ocean back. We had that ability. We had the ability to create fires with our hands. As we all know, our world is currently changing. The Most High is shaking the world. And eventually, we will regain our lands, regain our power back, and we will also regain our supernatural powers that we once had. The 10th and the final power of melanin is that melanin reduces aging. Now, this one is one that most of us already know, as we commonly say the phrase, black don't crack. Melanin slows the aging process in the body. Melanin converts light energy into a nutrient which nourishes the various cells throughout our bodies. As melanin comes in contact with sunlight, music, radio waves, cosmic rays, etc., it absorbs that energy and stores it, which we already learned about that. And it passes this energy to the other cells in the body so that they can charge and regenerate themselves. So our melanin can regenerate our cells, which reduces our aging. Prior to colonization and the poisoning of the earth, our people lived hundreds of years. We are the true people of the Bible.
Satan messengers made Jesus white.
Yeah.
That's why you people still bow to the Pope.
Yeah.
We bow to no man.
No way.
Now, many of you have this in your church
Yeah.
and in your house.
Yeah.
Some of you go and kiss the picture.
Yeah.
Some of you are bowing. In the name of the Father. In the name of the Son.
Yeah.
In the name of, whose son is this?
Whose son is that?
Whose son is this fella?
That's right.
This is Baal's son.
Baal's son.
This is the devil's son. This is the son of a liar.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
You would say, oh, he called Jesus a liar. That's not Jesus. That's not Jesus.
I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next video.